Hey y'all, IrixGuy here, and I want to give y'all a quick tour of IrixGuy's Adventures Channel's gym version 2.0. So I put a lot of work into designing the gym, and I'm going to talk through the various components here step by step. And by the way, you can expand this video's description and then click the links there to find where to order the individual components. But for starters, every home gym needs a decline ab bench. This particular one, very well made, very affordable. Like I said, I linked it within this video's description, but you're able to easily move it around, use it, and then wheel it back into the storage location, which is right here. I'm gonna wheel it over here while we talk through the other components of my home gym. Right here, I've got the rowing machine. Rowing machine is super important. Like my decline ab bench, this has wheels, so I'm able to move it and store it while I'm not working out on it, but it's quick and easy to move and access. One thing you want with a home gym is stuff that's convenient, because with a, just sitting it down, with a home gym, if things aren't convenient, you may be less inclined to work out. I work out every day. I'm still kind of fat, but I'm not nearly as fat as I'd be if I didn't work out every day. And I'm gonna get ripped again, man. So the various components here, I've got these little pegs. On the pegs, I've got my cable attachments, tricep pull down, curl bar. You could also use it for rowing. Another tricep pull down that's a rope for variety. This piece right here for curls. Something I don't have on this rack are the cables for cable flies, but I don't really need that, and my space isn't optimal for it. This rack is super cool because I can, I've got this right here for my Olympic bar that you see over here, and all of my weights. I've got this right here, obviously would not be up here, this would be here. This is a safety, so when you're bench pressing, that you don't drop it on your chest. This bench is super nice because it's everything you need. You've got flat, you got it upright, you can do various adjustments, you can do decline. So everything you need for your barbell workouts, you can do with this bench. And this bench, it rolls around while it's not in use. So you can roll it out, because one of the things that I'll do here in IrixGuy's Adventures Channel's gym, when I'm doing this down here is a low row cable. So I put this mat down, and then I've got my low row. And then up here, I use that for storage for my mat. And then up here, I've got my lat pull down, and I can use the various attachments on it. Super nice. This is plate loaded. You can go with a selectorized option, a stack of weights. I like the plate loaded because I can use these same plates for my lat pull down and low row that I use for my bench pressing. So it's nice using the same weights. I did go with the rubberized plates just because they call them bumper plates. I went with those because, not that I drop them, but it's a matter of personal preference. A lot of people like the steel where you hear it clinging, but I like the bumper rubberized plates. So they're super well made, should last a lifetime. And in here, I've got all of my dumbbells, and my dumbbells are also rubber. Oh, well, they're not rubber on the inside, but they're rubber coated. So they're super nice. And one thing to mention about these dumbbells is that they're in this shape, and that's important because when, how many times have you been to a gym and they just roll? These don't roll because of that shape. See, I'll put it on the floor. It's not gonna roll around, which is super nice. So very premium dumbbells, and then of course the dumbbell rack. And then you go over here, you've got the bumper plate rack, and then I've also got my Olympic bar in one side of that. And then over here I've got my bicep curl area. And of course in my bicep curl area, I've got my curved bicep bar. And I can store it in that storage thing over there as well, but I just keep it over here because I've got a mirror on the wall so I can see myself working out. So this is my home gym. Like I said, I can do everything I need to, including ab workout and rowing. And then up here, I've installed the TV. Behind the TV, I've got an Apple TV mounted. I've just got it stuck to the back of the TV. And I've got my sound bar and my subwoofer over there. So it's just like a gym. When I'm doing my rowing workouts, if, you know, maybe I just want to watch a YouTube video or a TV show while I'm doing my rowing workouts. And then also I've got my bike, which is in my YouTube studio, but I can bring it out and either use my bike or my rowing machine in conjunction with Apple Fitness Plus on the TV. So it's a very nice home gym experience. Obviously no gym membership required because it's my own gym and I don't have to deal. I mean, you go to a gym now, I mean, I used to all the time, and then 2020 hit, you know, all that mess that happened, they shut down the world or whatever. And that kind of got me off kilter, and I started to get really fat because I wasn't working out. And but now, I mean, dude, I mean, I've got the home gym optimized. I've got the floor painted. It looks nice. It's inviting. I hope, fingers crossed, I hope that I've inoculated the. Sorry, I've got white walls back there, so I was able to see something. It was not a spider. What I was about to say, I hope that I've inoculated the brown recluse infestation. Because when you had brown recluses, especially with the low row, you know, when you're sitting on the floor, it's like, man, is a brown recluse going to bite me on my butt? You know, is my butt going to fall off because my skin rots from a brown recluse? But I think I've inoculated the brown recluse problem. Check out my separate video, subscribe to my channel and check out my separate video where I explain the natural way that I eliminated my brown recluse infestation here in my home gym. So not just my home gym, but my YouTube studio as well, which is right over there with the purple door. So, you know, I was thrilled that I inoculated the brown recluse problem, but just wanted to provide a tour. This has been a major effort. I mean, obviously, getting all of this optimally positioned, painting, making it neat and organized, and, you know, setting up the space while these benches are not in use, that I can, you know, store them right there or wherever. So I've got plenty of space. This is the new IrixGuy's Adventure Channel Gym version 2.0. And the main thing is I just want to get, you know, super healthy and get ripped again, but don't have to deal with a gym membership. And all of this equipment that you've seen, I performed an exhaustive amount of research to find the best bang for my buck. And I'm not going to say, you know, I'm not going to make a false claim and say this is commercial gym quality. But, you know, like I said, I've linked all of this within this video's description. But I will say I've been a member of many commercial gyms, and a lot of those did not have equipment anywhere close to as good as the quality of this. And it was not only it was inferior equipment quality, but because it was a gym, multiple people were using it, and it was often not in good condition. All of this is in excellent condition because I keep everything organized. I clean it periodically, you know, clean the sweat off, make sure it's not going to degrade. So I mean, this is, in my opinion, no, I'm not saying it's commercial gym quality equipment, but I'm saying, like I said a second ago, I've been in many gyms and their equipment was not as high quality as this. So this has been a major undertaking. Ultimately, it doesn't matter how it looks. The main thing is, getting the results, and that's what I'm going to do. So subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned for an abundance of workout videos, things that I do for the profession that I'm involved in, which I don't talk about, but for the profession that I'm involved in, to be in a peak physical condition. And that's, not just mental condition, but also physical condition, because it's so important. And it's, like I said, what a better way to post this than when I got, really fat and I'm getting ripped again. So subscribe, stay tuned for those videos. And again, expand this video's description and click the links there to find the equipment like I use in my home gym. And if you got any questions, comment below and I'll try to respond within an upcoming video. Thanks for your viewership and best of luck with your fitness goals. Y'all have a good day.
Hey y'all, IrixGuy here. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please be sure to subscribe to my channel, and when you do, ring that bell icon to be notified whenever I post another video. Thanks for your viewership, and y'all have a good day.